everyone, and welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be we're just going to be sketching today. I've been recently kind of burnt out from just like doing full-blown like portrait drawings all the time, so today I'm gonna just do like some quick sketching on the iPad. So as you can see, I think I have adjusted the lighting a little bit better now. I've recently gotten a ring light, so I think this has helped the filming setup a little bit better, and now everything doesn't look so dark looking. And yeah, and I hope like you guys can see things better clearly now as well. Yeah, yesterday I just did a sketch on like a quick sketch of Dimitri from Fire Emblem 3 Houses, so this is like the sketch. So maybe today we could do a sketch on a different character. I haven't even decided which character we're gonna do, but you know, like, let's just, you know, just go with it. Okay, so I'm gonna like do a 5x7 canvas. And then, of course, I'm gonna be changing the background color because the white is too stark white. And make it like a darker gray. Okay. Make the pen a little darker. Okay, that's good enough, I think. And the brush I'm going to be using is the 6B pencil because this is a really nice brush to like get like very more realistic like pencil strokes. So like, here, I'll zoom in if you can see. See, there's like a little grain on the pencil, so it's like pretty nice to like build up value. And like it can act like a real pencil. So recently I've been playing a lot of Fire Emblem Engage, which is why I've been drawing like Fire Emblem. So maybe we could draw a Fire Emblem character today. I think her name is Vale. Oh, here it is. This girl, I want to draw her. She's really cute. Like, if you haven't played the game, I don't want to spoil, like, what her character role in the game is, but yeah, I really love her design. It reminds me of Kokomi, sort of, so I think I'm gonna draw her. So let's try sketching her. Alright, so now it's voiceover me, and I think the sketch of Vale turned out pretty okay. I definitely felt like I wasn't warmed up as much as I should have been when sketching her. I probably should have did some like warm-ups before I started recording myself, but yeah, this is actually my second-ish attempt of drawing her because the first attempt I kind of just scrapped it because I didn't really like the look of like how I positioned her, and also like her face looked kind of off to me. It didn't remind me of the character, so I changed it. Also, disclaimer, there is gonna be a little bit gaps in the audio because I originally tried to record this while talking and drawing, but in the end it didn't really work out, so I decided to cut out those audio clips which also the iPad sounds got also clipped out, so I apologize for that. I'll try to do better for the next video. So anyway, the reason why I am just drawing Fire Emblem in general is because I've been really into the game recently, and I know a lot of people were complaining about the character designs in this game, especially the protagonist, which is Alear, so female and male Alear. I recently did a portrait on female Alear. I think she actually looks better personally than the male version, and a lot of people had problems, I know, with like their overall look because they remind them of like brands, like toothpaste in particular, like Colgate. And then I saw a lot of people call female Alear Colgate-chan and male Alear is Pepsi-kun. But I know I didn't at first, like when I first saw their initial designs, I did kind of have like problems with it, but like towards the end like after playing the game, I'm kind of like accepted their designs, and I don't really have much of a problem with them as much as I did before. I think it's also because like the character designer for the game, like the main character designer, is Mika Pikazo Sensei. I really admire her as an artist. Like she is so good. Like her art and her character designs are phenomenal. But I think for Fire Emblem Veterans, it just didn't really like the really colorful anime design didn't really match with their vision of the game. So I think that kind of like hindered some of the veteran players. So anyway, enough about that. Back to the drawing. So like right now, so since we're just sketching, what I usually do is try to like build up the value of the character, like what parts are like darker versus light, like trying to make that difference in the drawing. So what I usually do is I use like cross hatching to kind of build up that value, or just hatching in general. That's like something I usually typically do traditionally, so I try to like do that in most of my like digital sketching. I think it's a lot easier to do still though, for me personally, in traditional drawing. So that's what I kind of like tried to emulate. Plus, Vale's character design, she has a lot of different like highlights in her hair, so I tried to like make those like blacker, the black highlights like darker than the white ones in because her hair is majority white, but she does have some black highlights, so I tried to like show that more in the sketch. Another thing I like to do is I take like a white color and then I try to create highlights on my sketch. As you can see, I'm doing that on Vale's crown, and I also add it to like other features that I think that need like those little like fluorescent lighting or like that highlight to make like certain parts of the sketch like pop out. It like adds like a nice detail to the sketch, I would say. It's kind of emulate like what I'm trying to do. It kind of emulates when you draw on tone paper. So like when you draw on tone paper, it's not white, so you can use like a white color pencil or some kind of white color and add highlights to your drawing, and I think it makes it really like nice. So the next character I'm going to be drawing is Alchris, who is also from Fire Emblem Engage. He's an archer character that I really enjoy using in the game. He's honestly become one of my favorite characters because of his personality. I feel like he's very relatable as a character for me because he kind of has like a very pessimistic view about himself, and he's kind of like not as confident with his abilities, which reminds me of myself because I'm kind of like that with when it comes to like drawing or like things I do in general. Even though people kind of like consider him to be good at what he doesn't feel that way, and I kind of feel the same way when it comes to my art. But like I'm trying to improve, like not to have such a pessimistic view on myself when I draw, so that's something I want to improve character wise for myself. So when I draw him, I'm trying to basically, because whenever he kills something, he always looks very unsure or kind of like he's kind of panicking inside. So I tried to really draw this expression as best I could in the sketch. Overall, I think Alchris kind of turned out better than Vale did because I was way more warmed up by the time I did his sketch, and I didn't feel as like tight in terms of like drawing. I felt way more loose, I would say. So I think something I need to like remember to do more often is try to do like some gesture studies like before I start drawing things, like because I realized like drawing, like even though we're not like athletes, like drawing, we still use like our arm and like our muscles, and like sometimes you need to like shake out like those muscles before you start like doing tackling like bigger projects, so that's something I would like to do more often in the future. I think from now on, I'm gonna probably try to do more sketching as a habit, because I think another contribution to my burnout is just thinking everything needs to be perfect when that's not always true. I think drawing things in a more rougher style isn't a bad thing necessarily, and I think it's something I should still try to keep up with. So yeah, I hope I can like try to do that more often. Also, the reason why I chose to draw Alcris is because he has like darker hair, so I really wanted to see try to test my skills on like making the values of his hair like way darker than his other features. So yeah, that's something I also really wanted to like try to do. Since Vale had more lighter colored hair, I wanted to do someone who had darker color hair. Yeah, if you guys play Fire Emblem Engage, please let me know who your favorite characters are. Like, I really like talking to other people who also play this game, because I don't really have a lot of people around me who play this game. Like, I got my sister to kind of like start the game, but she hasn't really like gone that far. I think like I'm currently playing on hard casual mode, so not maddening. I'm not that strategy expertise, so I cannot do that mode. But like, I think hard mode's pretty fun. It's still challenging, but it's not like super easy like normal mode, I would say. Yeah, I did play 3 Houses. So I do have experience playing this Fire Emblem before, but I'm relatively newer fan to the series. I haven't really played too much. I only played like 1 playthrough for my 3 Houses. I'm still in the middle of my Blue Lions playthrough, but I kind of got distracted with Engage, which is why I haven't finished 3 Houses, but probably I'll try to finish it soon. So yeah. I hope to make like more Fire Emblem fan art in the future, but yeah, for now, probably not post that much fan art of them, but we'll see. So yeah, I think Alcris turned out better than Vale overall, and at the end of the video, I'm gonna post the time lapses of both of the sketches so you can see like the full process. So yeah, thank you for watching, and hope to see you guys soon in another video. Bye!